Hey everyone, welcome back to Scott Trans. I'm Ollie, this is Friday, and this week we're going to talk about Halloween. As a kid coming from a religious background, we weren't ever allowed to celebrate Halloween, so it's only really been since I was an older teenager that I was allowed to go dress up and go to Halloween parties and stuff, so I don't really have any good stories from that. So I thought instead I would just read a creepypasta by candlelight in a skeleton onesie. I hope you enjoy. Please feel free to compare me to your favourite singer that wears coloured glasses. I'm also severely dyslexic, so I apologise in advance, but I will try my best. It's called Halloween to Remember. My friends and I decided to go trick-or-treating this year. We were just teenagers that wanted some candy and to go and TP houses. We lived in a massive neighbourhood, so there was a lot to go around. After 2 hours of going around the streets, egging and TPing houses, and a very lucky escape from the police, we were ready to end the night. We all stopped at a dark street. Should we go? One of my friends asked. Okay, one more street, another friend replied. I stared down the dark street, unable to see the end. There was something odd about this street, like it didn't belong. Houses were completely different from the ones in the neighbourhood. The houses looked abandoned and there were no lights either in the street or the houses. I got a bad feeling about this, I said. Pause the story a second. Just gonna point out that I'm going to change some of the curse words because I don't like to swear on camera. Back in the story. Don't be a wimp, David. We're just going to egg some houses and leave. If they do call the cops again, we'll sneak out of here. This place is freaking pitch black. We walked down the coal black street, joking around and telling ghost stories, as I just couldn't help feeling watched. Houses looked very different and didn't look stable. I knew something was up. I just knew it. The light from the other street began to become dimmer and dimmer. We took a bag full of eggs and toilet paper. We were cursing and having fun. I almost forgot to be worried. Crack! Loud noise echoed in the street. What was that? I asked. Everybody hide now, my friend yelled. I saw all my friends scramble around the block. I hid behind a rusty trash can, looking over the edge. I couldn't see anything because it was so dark. I only could see a blue outline of houses. I took out my phone for some light. No signal at all on my cell phone. Didn't they build a dozen cell phone towers all over the area? I pulled back and looked over again. All of my friends were there standing in the middle of the street. So what do you think it was? I questioned, walking towards them. They didn't respond. There's something about your soul I cannot take, but I will find a way, they all said at the same time. What the? They all charged towards me. I ran and ran. The darkness seemed to continue on forever. I didn't hear them chasing after me, but I didn't stop. I kept looking for a source of light or just anybody. I slammed my face into a wall. It's silly, isn't it? I got up to see a giant skyscraper outlined in blue and... What? Outlined in blue and a plenty fill of them. I don't think that sentence makes sense. It was a city without light. I stood there completely shocked. A lot of questions flew into my mind. What just happened? Where am I? How can I get back? These questions flooded my mind. A loud growl roared behind me. I turned around to see wolf-like creatures blended in the darkness. Oh no, I whispered to myself. I stood there looking straight at the creature. I regret my decision after that. I ran as fast as I could, hearing the creature's paws hitting the concrete. I stopped at an alley. I think I'm okay, I said to myself. You're far from okay, a similar voice responded. I turned around to see an army of people standing. I tried to run, but another group blocked from the other side of the alley. A tall man stood in front. He was dressed in black. He was wearing a hoodie that blocked his face. What do you want from me? I yelled. I want your soul, like I did with all your little friends here. I used this realm to capture as many souls as I want. You naughty man, I yelled back. You're different. Your soul is special and very hard to get. And what makes it harder is that you're protected, but no soul is strong enough to keep me out. Get ready to become my puppet. Then they closed in on me. I felt like this was the end and that I was going to be made his puppet and I couldn't do anything about it. A stereotypical light shone down on me. I thought it was a stereotypical light, but anyway. I woke up in my bed with a bag of candy and leftover eggs from last night. I looked at my digital clock and it read 7 a.m, 11:11. I laid there for a while and wondered if it was all a dream. I got up to get ready for school and saw a sticky note on my door saying, I haven't forgotten about you yet. I hope you're all spooked. Ooh, I like Halloween a lot. I hope you enjoyed other people's Halloween videos. Sorry I couldn't really relate it to anything trans related, I don't know. I just like dressing up. But because I don't mind like cross-dressing and stuff. When I pick costumes, I just pick whatever character I want regardless of the gender, because it'll be funny either way. Look at my cute Halloween candle. Look, it's so spooky. So until next Friday, I hope you all have a lovely week, and I hope you all have a great Halloween as well. Get ready to get spooked, and I will see you next Friday.